All right. Hey there. It's the preamble, part of the show where we say clearly and distinctly that we know we are being surveilled, that it sucks, we do not like it, we did not ask for it, we never agreed to it in any reasonable way. If someone is telling you different, they are a liar, by the way. If someone is making money off of this enterprise, it absolutely is not us, and we want it to fucking stop. Just gonna keep saying it. Don't have an alternative, really. Um, if you are in a place where you are capable of helping inform us of precisely the situation we're in, give us any information that we can use to actually fucking defend ourselves against this horseshit, uh, we have an email at joyandsolace@gmail.com. We are on social media, on the Fediverse, at Eternal September, at thick.horse, thick with two C's. We're on Discord at Joyous Amalgamation, or I guess you could send us a whisper here. Um, of note, if you see us or someone claiming to be us anywhere besides those places, that is not us. And you should report that person. And hey, if you could, tell us so that we can also report that person, because that could also be used as the tool we need. All right. I'm gonna hit the goddamn button. We're gonna listen to some music, and then we're gonna play Talos Principle.
faith in you was not misplaced. You have learned much and shown great wisdom in these trials. The end of your journey lies close now. Do not falter, do not fear, and do not give in to temptation.
We're trying to build the future out of old video game code and half-finished research projects. We should have had years, maybe decades. With the kind of money they used to put into building bombs. If I stop and think about how crazy this is, I will have a nervous breakdown. So I won't. Yeah, okay. Back to work, Alex. Intelligence is more than just problem solving. Intelligence is questioning the assumptions you're presented with. Intelligence is the ability to question existing thought constructs. If we don't make that part of the simulation, all we'll create is a really effective slave.
And so it is done. You have overcome each trial that I set before you. You have shown faith and wisdom and perseverance. Therefore I judge you worthy, and I say unto you, come to the gates of eternity, where you shall be granted everlasting life. Your faith has guided you well, my child. You have overcome every trial in this land and gathered all the sigils.
Is it that? Did I not hit it hard enough? Yep, there it is. I was
If this trial
incorrect.
seems impossible to overcome,
No,
have no fear.
no, I'm just having a
Return
break.
another
Elohim.
time, and the answer may reveal
Elohim.
itself.
I'm having a break. You're like every other shitty boss I've ever had. I've worked very hard for the last 2.5 hours. I go out and take a little bit of a break, and you just go immediately down my neck. Anyway, so. I did not look at the name of this puzzle when I came in. It's called Dum Dum Mine. What do we have in here? Over there is a ring of keys protected by a Happy Fun Ball who keeps smashing themselves against a barrier. Here's the gate those keys are meant to open. It doesn't open now, obviously, because we don't have the keys. And that appears to be it. I sort of thought there'd be like a jammer in this room. That we could use to jam that barrier open. But that doesn't appear to be the case. Well, we went through all the trouble to bring the axe in here. So hey, here's a fun thought. What happens if we take an axe to, well, let's say this tree that's really near that gate? If we just chop this down, is the tree large enough that it will fall? Oops, nope. Fell the opposite way I wanted. What about this other one? Huh, I was kind of thinking that maybe chopping down those trees would make the... would, like, one of them would fall into this and then, like... break the wall down, break down the wall. All those about to rock and what you want. I probably shouldn't do that. All right. What if this tree, though? No. What about this one? I shouldn't be doing this. I feel bad for it. Especially because it's, like, absolutely not working. Okay. So, I just need to find a jammer somewhere else and then use the launcher to bring it in here with me. Okay. I don't know where a jammer is right now that I could take out into this space, but we'll figure that out. In the meantime, next room. Nerve wrecker. Like a real steamroller. She's gonna drive you into the ground. Oh, hey, here's a jammer. Huh. I can see why they... Ooh. I can see why they would call it that. Because those Happy Fun Balls are, coming right for us. Okay, we do this like this then. So we sit there and we jam the gate exactly there, because that means that ball is going to bump into the jammer and bounce back, and that's going to give the balls enough offset from each other that we can just walk through them without much difficulty. On the other hand, I'm not 1,000 on if that helps. Oh, there's another jammer back here. Hang on, we can just do that then. Oh, huh. I don't like that very much. Okay. All right. So beyond that barrier, there was another barrier with more Happy Fun Balls behind it, and I just sort of let them through. That's not how I should have done that. But I did it without thinking, and then I was too busy contemplating next steps to notice that I was getting snuck up on by a Happy Fun Ball. So we do that same thing the exact same way. And then we do our two jammer plan. Which is to say we jam the gate from both sides so we can take the first jammer and just get it out. Hang on, actually, if we're smart about this, and we can be, we can just kinda wait till that ball's almost directly against the barrier. Wait for that one to bounce off the barrier, and then open it. Then let that ball through, and now this courtyard's completely clear and we don't have to worry about anything. Great. So beyond the barrier that I opened too hastily last time, there's 3 Happy Fun Balls. One of them is capable of coming in through this gate. It's the one that killed us last time. So we're just going to do that exact same thing. We're going to let it in here. We're going to stop it just before it gets to the barrier. And then we'll trap it outside. Which one's hitting against the thing last? The one on the far side from us? Yeah. And there we go. God, this is nerve-wracking. I hate it a lot, especially because I know I'm going to have to do the exact same thing over here. Because there's another barrier with another 3 Happy Fun Balls on the other side. Okay, I'll just do it like this. I'll go ahead and pull this back. Go ahead and, like, jam that while I've got the time. So that I can offset those 2 balls. Stop you in your tracks there. There we go. Now there's 4 of them trapped out here. It's going to make it impossible to fucking leave, but that's not my problem right now. Alright. I would just do the... Did I drop that? I dropped that and didn't jam it. Okay. Oop. Got too close. I'm gonna have to do all of that again. It is a nerve wrecker. They're not fucking lying. Hang on, let me go turn on the light in here. Because it's getting slightly too dark outside for the window to be useful. There we go. That'll lift my spirits. Okay. Alright. So, I know what I'm doing. And I know how to do it, clearly. It's just the tolerances are fairly thin. So, we might have to do this one a few times. I really thought that was far enough away that I could get away with it. Apparently not. Just drop it, don't use it to jam anything. And then this time I can actually get that. Get both of these going in sync on the other side of the wall to make that a little bit easier for myself. Okay. Whew. Alright, so we know this procedure, we jam that side open. Wait for the Happy Fun Ball to get to the barrier. We lock it in place just before it gets there. Wait for the other Happy Fun Balls to impact to the barrier. Badonk. Why are they offset like that? They shouldn't be. I guess they're just too far away from each other? That's wild. The wall is... Yeah, because there's a pillar on this Happy Fun Ball's trajectory, but not the other one, so they're getting, like, slightly out of step. And eventually the wave will match up again, but not forever. Alright, now we take the jammer and jam that ball on the far side of its trajectory. And then unjam it when the other ball gets over to here so that they're offset. And now we're gonna extract that last ball in the last barrier. The same way we did that other one. Except it's gonna be real fucking nerve-wracking. Which I guess is why they called the fucking room that. That was a little closer than I might have liked, but we got there. Alright, so we jam this one open. And we have a clear path. I just need to be really careful about walking it. We do the 2-jammer procedure. So we get both jammers in here. That's again incredibly terrifying to do. That's not quite how I wanted that to go. I wanted you to jam the gate. Alright. Wait till we see this other one come back close enough to us that it's useful to offset them. There we go. Actually, why are we doing that? Let's just completely jam that one. Or no, wait, not that one, the other one. Real close, closer than I might like. Who cares? We got there. We're on the other side. So now we can open something labeled 6. I'm looking around because since there's jammers in here, I'm wondering if there's a quick and noticeable way to pull one of them out so we can go do that other puzzle with them. But it doesn't really look like it. So let's just go on to the next one. Dun, dun, and the next one. Jammed from within. Jammed from inside. Alright, well, there's the Tetromino behind a gate that we need a keyring for. The keyring is not obvious. Although it's probably, if I just had to guess, back here past all of these happy fun balls bouncing around. Well, there's a jammer on the other side of there. I presume we're gonna need it. To open up that barrier. Huh. That's fun. I don't like that at all. Okay. So, the problem we're having is I need to use this jammer to open that barrier in order to get past it. But if I use the jammer to do that, then I can't open up this barrier here. And I need to open up this barrier here. Because, oh, well, maybe I don't. Because I need to be able to sneak out past the ball. No, I don't need to do that. It turns out I don't. Hmm. Okay. So, I snuck out past the ball. We can go over this ladder here to this interior space, where there's another jammer. And we know how to do this by now. Go ahead and pull the jammer as far back as we can so that we stay out of range of the ball. And, well, that almost worked, except that there's two balls. Like, that's fine, I just have to do it again. But it's slightly more of a hassle-y than I wanted. There we go. Go over here, grab this key ring. And can we just, like, take this all the way back to the... It would be a hassle, but we could just take this all the way back to the front of the area and grab the Tetramino. But there's another gate over here. That we can use those keys on. Hang on. I'm gonna try and do this the hard way. And I think that I might be minimally successful. But I'm gonna try it just for the fuck of it. Alright, just wait for this ball to pass. Swoop my way through. I can do this quick if I can do this quick. Do this quick. Alright. And the door is locked. So apparently, this key does not work on every gate. It works on specific gates. So that's good to know. I'm glad to know that. It doesn't make me upset. PP me, I am not upset. Fucking wave. Come on. Alright, we're gonna have to get those other two happy fun. Well, no, we don't, do we? fuck them. We don't need that. We just open up this door. Yeah, we absolutely wouldn't need that. So, open that up. Shoot past that other Happy Fun ball. These ones are going in at angles now. So that's fun. And now we have the keys that presumably work on the lock. But I just need to wait for that one to come back this way. Come on. Just need to slip right by you, grab the ranch. There we go. Yep, those keys open this gate. And again, there's not an obvious way to extract a jammer from there. So I guess we're not doing it. Maybe we do have to axe down every single one of these trees until we find a jammer in one of them. I see no more useful way to go about this. So sure. Let's just keep trying this. Oh, is it the one in the courtyard over by the launcher? I bet it is. If it's one of them, I feel almost assured that it would be this one. Huh, no. Nope. Oh, no, hang on. It's up there. It's just right up there out in the open. I just didn't... silly me, I didn't look up. That's just on me. I needed it to break open this thing, the axe, and not chop down all those trees. I feel very bad about it now. Alright, so, launch ourselves back into here. Now that we have a jammer, we can jam open there. Do not forget that there's a Happy Fun ball in there with it. Go out, grab our key ring. Alright, now we can see what the rest of this puzzle looks like. Another jamification zone. Another ring of keys. Huh. Okay, so we jammed open a barrier to get into here, where there was a gate. We opened the gate with a key ring. And I can see the Tetromino over there, but unfortunately also there's a laser turret. And I need to be able to jam the laser turret. Unfortunately, I can't get the jammer in here because it's currently jamming open the barrier I would need to carry it through. Is there another jammer in this room? Doesn't really look like it. Can I jam the turret from this side? I can, but that leaves me with the exact same problem, is that I can't get through that barrier because I need the jammer to open that barrier. Huh. And again, harumph. It looks like it'll start firing on me the very fucking second I walk through here. But let's try it anyway. Nope, I can bolt past it. I don't have a lot of time to do that. And definitely not enough. Now I'm back to the start of this, but I don't have the jammer, so I have to go back out and get that. Excuse me, pardon me. That thing's back up too. I have to re-break it. I guess that's not too much of a problem. It's just a little... It's just a little bothersome. Grab. And launch. Let the happy fun ball go past. I'll grab that key ring. Use it to open that gate. Jam that, and use it to open this other gate. If I just run straight across there, is it going to give me enough time to not be shot to death? No. No, it is not. Oh. I need to go out and get the fucking jammer again. Okay. So, I'll tell you what. With having a... jammer out here and available to me, does that, like, let me... get into any of these and get another jammer out? It doesn't really seem like it. Like, there's not a window into any of these puzzle rooms, so they're pretty self-contained. And the walls aren't high enough to jump over. Alright, hang on. I have a silly idea. I'm gonna go back out from here. and I'm gonna come back with a hammer. Or an axe, rather. If I can figure out what the hell happened to it. There it is. What happens if I chop down the trees in here? Probably the same amount of nothing that happened previously. But yeah, that really does look like the same nothing. I kind of feel like I should be able to get behind that other wall over there on the left. And I know that's wrong. I know that's not how it's gonna go. How about this? Can I use my axe to just break this barrier? No. I thought maybe I could smash apart the electronic components that comprise the barrier that would let me take the jammer back, but no. They don't want me to have any fun. I'm gonna try the wall thing one more time. And I know it's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try it again anyway. Yeah, that's not even, like, deep enough in order... That's not deep enough in order to, like, give cover, even. Alright, so I'm missing something. And the question I have is, am I missing... Am I missing an idea? Something that I forgot I can do that would let me pass through this challenge? Or am I missing an actual piece of equipment that I just didn't see previously? Well, no, hang on. Okay. I see it now. The reason it was a piece of equipment that I was missing that I wasn't aware I was missing. So I kept trapping the ball back there in the area. But the ball keeps impacting against this tree. But once I cut down that tree, the ball is going to come over here and then, like, probably follow this exact path. I use the ball to take care of the turret. I just need to clear the way for it by hatcheting a bunch of stuff. So, pardon me. It's been a while since I watched... JCW. Should maybe go back to it. I wasn't watching it long enough to really get a feel for, like, the storylines. I just caught a couple of episodes of their, like, weekly show. Do I mean JCW? The wrestling organization that the Juggalos run. Or that specifically the Insane Clown Posse runs. I watched a couple episodes on YouTube, and it seemed like big and goofy and fun. Shit, I left the jammer out there, didn't I? Yep, can I get back to it real quick? No, not in time. But that is what I meant to do. It's just gonna take the ball a while to get, like, all the way back over to here. And we'll just go ahead and open that gate while I'm at it. What do you mean the door's locked? Why have I had 2 keys all the other times and not any of this times? Hey, I demand answers? Excuse you? Every other time I had 2 keys to unlock both of these doors. Why didn't I have 2 keys this time? What the fuck? What the literal hell? Alright, I'm just gonna fucking restart this one. Because I'm going to charitably assume something got bugged somewhere in there. Oh, no, that's what happened. What happened was I had both keys, but then I rushed out of here to go get the axe again. But because I was carrying a key and I passed through the membrane, it deleted the key. Okay, that's why that happened. I gotta remember to get both of the things into the puzzle before I go collect the key. Got it. Right. Break that open. Zoom up here. Set the thing down. Go back and get the axe. Alright, so let's go ahead and chop down these trees first real quick. Well, I can't chop down that one just yet. I need the first key in order to be able to do that. You know, I was kind of sitting here wondering why they bothered to have 2 key-related doors, if that's what they were going to do with it. Oop. But it's that. It was to cause that particular bit of consternation. So that's fun. Where the hell did I drop my axe? It was over here. Well, hang on. Let me go ahead and open that door. Okay, here it is. Well, alright, I'm not going to be able to chop that down in the time frame I need. So, I'm just going to wait for the happy fun ball to bounce. Now we're going to chop down this tree. Okay, and that should be everything. It's gonna be a while because the happy fun ball has to go all the way back out and then come all the way back in. But it now has a clear path through the thing, through the other thing, and yet a third thing to go and blow up that fucking turret, and then we can go get our Chichamino. And go on. Go on and get. Go on and get. Go talk to your new best friend. What a productive conversation. Huzzah. So there are 3, not 6, Tetrominoes in here. The signage was just showing that we could get to them by going both to the left and right. Let me double check that. Yep, they're all X'd out. So, there are 9 spots for Tetrominoes to unlock whatever 6 is. Oh, it's probably the 6th level of the tower. We actually probably couldn't get to the top level of the tower without doing all of this. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Alright, so that's everything now achieved in A bunker. So let's go back to B and start cleaning up the old stars in there. Because there's gonna be 2 more of those. 2 more of those bonus zones. Liberal application of Neum. Go ahead and have a sip of my water while I'm waiting for the elevator to descend. And out into the sand. So, I'm going to try to do as many of these as I can without resorting to the hint guide, because I know where some of them are. I think this one is back here. Yeah, something about a star. So we can see the... Oh, no. Did we get this one already? I'm pretty sure the gold star is supposed to be in there. Was there another one that we missed? Hang on, let's check our signage. No, it says we got this one. I just misread it from the outside, I guess. Oh, yep, sure did. Alright, so 2, we got the star in. 3, we got its star. There are 2 stars in 4, and we didn't get either of them. So I can deduce a little bit about this one, because up there, at the very top of the pyramid, is a red emitter. But I don't really know where I would bounce it down to. Also, of course, there is this giant fucking sphinx. And it kind of has me looking all around it to see if there's a receiver on it that I missed. But it doesn't particularly look like it. What about like up in the eyes or near the nose or something? Not really. There's not one in the crotch either. What happens if I just press myself against every vertice of the Sphinx as I go around it? Yes, I am going to try it. I get a bunch of really fun noises as it tells me that it doesn't like me walking on an angle like that. Doesn't look like that's doing anything. Yeah, it's making the noise a little bit more. Okay. So let's go to our hint module just to see where these are located. What is this? B... Reload, please and thank you. This is what, B5? It's the first one with 2 stars. It's hidden in one of the puzzles. It's inside the right angle. Okay. Is that this one? No, that's box up high. So I think it's the one on the other side. All right. Oh, right. This is the one that had this extraneous box, and I didn't understand why there was a box here. Alright, that's just where the puzzle area is. Oh, okay. It's up there. Well, not up there. I can see it from where I am. It's in that little thing, and there's a launcher that's going to help us get out of there when we get in there by fucking up doing other things. But how do we get in there? Because we can't just put a box down and then jump over it. I think there's a second box inside that other area. And if there's a second box inside that other area, that makes things relatively easy for us. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So what we need to do is take this box and put it on top of the buzzer. Well, I need the buzzer to hold still long enough for me to be able to do that. Actually, I can just do it on this side, because I think I have to be above it. I think you say convenience store. There we go. Now we jump up there. Now we jump over to there. And there's our star. We get launched right the hell out. The second one. The star is hidden within the Sphinx itself. Okay. The burning heart always looks to the highest peak. All right. So that's all well and good to say. Oh, never mind. I see exactly how to do this. We need to go do the exact thing we just did. Except this time we'll carry a connector with us. Because this launcher launches us out into the main courtyard without having to pass through the membrane. And where the shit are you, you finicky thing? There it is. And then there. It's sort of hidden behind a thing. But there we go. Excellent, that took like almost no time. I think the next hub is the one that's gonna do me in, because it's the... We're gonna be coming up on the one that has the fucking... the star up on top of the obelisk, and I have no idea how to do that. Yeah, it is this one. I'll tell you what, since this is gonna be, it's like 9 o'clock, since this is one that I'm gonna have to like hum and haw over a little bit, I'm going to just leave it here, and this is where we'll come back to on Monday. So, yeah. Until Monday. I've been September of the Free Association. Reminding you that I love you. Keep yourself safe. find something to do and do it. And I'll see you back here next week.